right, guys, very special moment for us here in Lucky Life TV land as we sit down with the big man himself, Carl Cox, after his 10-hour set last night. How are you, Carl?
Well, I'm surprisingly feel quite fresh, to be honest. I lost my voice a little bit. I was kind of suffering from a bit of a cold from the Glastonbury weekend for a couple of weeks ago. But apart from that, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good, I have to say, yeah.
We got the phone calls to come over here today, and I was like, oh, I'm really tired, I'm really tired. I can't say that. Carl's going to be shattered. So if you're up and calling us around for the interview, then we can't complain. So cool. So how did you feel last night went for yourself? Obviously, I mean, we thought it was amazing. Really, really huge night. So...
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time that I've done an official 10-hour set. You know, I've done plenty of 6 hours, 7 hours, even 8.5 hours. It was the last long set that I did last year in Romania for a festival called Some Waves Festival. And I wasn't supposed to do 8.5 hours because I went on at 3 o'clock in the morning, and the promoters were very happy that I came and everything, and they were like, you know, play as long as you like, you know. I was like, you sure about that? Because I've got like 2.5 days worth of music with me, so, you know, be careful what you wish for, you know. But they said, no, you know, everyone's, you know, they're really good party people, so we'll see. So I said, okay, well, I'm booked to play 3 hours, so I'll do 4 hours, so that means I'll finish at 7. Okay, no problem. That's a deal, you know. So I played till 7 and nobody left. I'm like, looked at the promoter goes, no problem. I said, okay, so I played till 8. I looked at the promoter, he said, hey, no problem. 9, 10, 11, oh, come on, 11. And then it went on to 11:45, and still nobody left. It was just unbelievable. And my poor old feet were really battered by that. So I wasn't expected to do so long, but it just shows me how far I could go if I need to go there. Yeah. And for me, you know, you can't be playing the same type of sound all the way through it. It's a journey of where you end up and where you go with the music. So I kind of put this to the test in some ways by, you know, we wanted to do something special for the opening of Space, and I thought, well, I could draft in all the DJs, well, like we did do anyway, and we had those DJs playing on the terrace for me, which they obviously done a fantastic job for me too. But I felt that if my name's on the front of this club, Carl Cox, the Revolution at Space, and that's what people truly want to come and hear me play, and then the only thing I could do really is play from beginning to end. Yeah. So. And basically make it an official 10-hour set, of which has gone down very, very well. Probably not for my body, but for everyone else's soul, it was fantastic, and I was very, very glad to have been able to have done that.
Yeah, it really was awesome. And I mean, like you say, it was a journey, and I think that's probably got to be one of the toughest things of what you did, other than staying on your feet and allow for 10 hours there. It was just, you know, choosing what to play as your first track and all the way through. And not only for your audience that was actually there on the dance floor, you were playing live on Ibiza Sonica as well.
Yeah, this was the first as well, where we was able to dedicate our night directly to our fans. And the thing is with Facebook these days now, you know, you have the ability to be able to stream what you like, really, and basically they have a really good setup for this. And what's really nice, it reaches out to everyone across the world now that has Facebook, who are genuinely interested in what we do. One of the only sad things is that we wasn't able to do a visual part of the streaming as well, because people would have loved to have seen what we did too. But I think for the best part that most people were enjoying the music because they knew it was coming live. Yeah. And what I found on the messages today, that there was a bit of a competition of how long people were listening to the sets for. So some people will go, yeah, I listened to 4 hours, yeah, I listened to 6, yeah, I listened to like 8 and 9, but no one got to 10. Nobody got to 10
really?
Hours, yeah. So maybe next time I do it, I'll make a small competition if you do the whole 10 hours. You know, you'll get a hello from me.
Be worth it in the end.
Yeah, be worth it in the end, yeah.
Cool. So tell us, Carl, what started the revolution? Obviously 10 years, a decade of dance. What was the ethos behind it?
Well, I think over the last 3 years, for me, I just felt that the whole dance scene and where the music was going and how people were treating what we're about as a bit of a joke. Because, I mean, commercially, you know, the music has really kind of taken a very, very... an amazing twist and turn of events, you know, basically with all the hip-hop acts now getting into dance music, where there was years ago a massive split split divide between us. Not for any real reason apart from that hip hop and house music was house, and now people are seeing that there's a collaboration between what's going on commercially. It doesn't have anything to do by what we've started and what we've been involved in, and it's only, not just me. There's many other DJs and people that feel like that as well. So my revolution was against basically for people to keep hold of this scene for us. It's about what we are about against everything else, and partying and raving was always about finding the music or finding a place that you like and the DJs that you like to listen to, and not having to go home at 2 o'clock in the morning or not just see your favourite act. It's something that you enjoyed, from the time that you stepped foot out your house to the time that you basically got locked up by the police and your car broken into, and by the time you got home after the weekend. It's the journey of going out and raving. It's never glamorous after time, but the thing is, you get what you want from it, and that's what we can ask. And with that, the music prevails, because it has gone underground, and there's a lot of really good scene underground, and for me, to be where I'm at today, I kind of play the overground field because of my popularity, but I'm still basically supporting the underground, and which is what I feel the revolution is all about, from my point of view.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely. That's pretty wicked. And Carl, obviously, last night we really recognised what it was that has made the revolution a massive success. I mean, you've got an unbelievable team working really, strongly together and working, just putting together a massive night. You've got a great lineup of awesome artists, and obviously, working with Space, from the World's Best Club. Those are three pretty key factors, and obviously yourself as well as the headline act. What else is it back behind the scenes that no one else would know about that you think has made it really come to where it is today?
Well, the thing is about our night was always about value for money. We was always the very best ticket price that you could have on the island for any club entrance, and we've never gone above and beyond our means on that, because we've always thought about the people first. I mean, people come on this island and spend a lot of money, on what they want, in the sense of a night out, and if you blow all your money on just in the club entrance, then you got no money to spend on anything else. So we want the ability for people to have at least half the chance by coming to something that we believe that people should get value for money by what we've done. So we always had a €30 ticket policy. I think we've only gone up to €35 this year, and €5 in the last 10 years. I mean, that's not bad,
Not the rate of inflation.
Yeah, it really isn't. But this is how we feel about our clientele, the people that come down to see us, and with that, the embodiment of money that you spend, you get to hear the world's best DJs in the world's best club. The environment is fantastic for that amount of money, and no one can really deny that. And for myself, I think that was probably one of the great things about our nights. And then the programming, I think, is really important, and the way how we've introduced a lot of new acts coming onto the island, like Pendulum, for instance, Kissy Sellout, coming across, having DJ Markey, and of course Andy C. I mean, these guys are left field to the sound of Ibiza, but there's people that are out there that really enjoy the fact that we booked these people. And at the beginning there was a little bit of anticipation, especially with Pendulum. For some reason, a lot of people are going, no, it's not going to work. Pendulum, too tough. It's not the sound of the island. And it became one of our biggest nights. It was where people were jumping and going crazy, really enjoying them. Even for me, I mean, I felt like I was 16 again, listening to the sound. It was just awesome. And I just love the fact that we was able to turn Space on its head by booking an act like that. And I think people that would never normally come to Space had the opportunity to not only experience Space, but also see their favourite act and band performing their music as if they would at any festival. And I think that's really special. So we really opened the doors on all of that. And of course, when you've got people like Norman Cook and Moby coming through as well, it's always a roadblock and a sellout, and it's great to see these guys playing also as well.
Awesome. And what is your take of being, a veteran and super experienced on the island, of everyone now booking live acts like the Snoop Dogg having come out last week, and all of this whole new take on the island, Usher coming out and stuff like that. How do you feel that's going to affect the island?
Well, it's going to change the feel of the island, of course, because a lot of people now are coming just to see a particular person. Where when he was coming to the clubs, you came for the club, and then the embodiment of the entertainment was a part and parcel of your night, and you find with Snoop Dogg as an example, people came to see Snoop Dogg as soon as he finished, they all buggered off. So it's tough, to see that. I mean, it'd be nice if it was a part of the whole nightclub experience, but this is something of which I think AIM probably have to get used to a little bit, because this generation are only growing up with that situation. So we know for us being the ravers, we went from the beginning of the night to the end of the night. Yeah. That's the thing about it, and I want to maintain that. Yeah. I don't want people to come and see Carl Cox and then bugger off. I want to see Carl Cox.
That's why you play from beginning to end. They can't.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying very hard to keep them in the club, And I want people to see me when they walk in, and I want me to be the last person that they see when they leave. But it is changing things a little bit on the island, and I think for the good in some ways, because it's giving people opportunities to come and hear something else or something a little bit different. Yeah. So we have a choice here on the island for whatever you want to do. If you want to hang out and just watch dolphins all day, you can do that. If you want to see Primal Scream and get crazy for a couple of hours, you can do that. And I think if you want to go down Cocoon and from beginning to end, you can do that as well. I think there's something here for everybody, and I think that's what's quite nice is that us in the 21st century have an island at least that you can actually get to hear whatever you want to see and whatever you want to check out.
Yeah, it's definitely moving with the times, I guess, and it's got to do that.
Yes.
Now, Carl, a really serious question here. You're so bloody friendly. Like, what makes you angry? Yeah. Everyone that has ever spoken about you, and any time that I've met you, you're always so friendly, bigger smile. So, what pisses you off?
Yeah. Taxi inspectors. Bloody hate them. They're just too nosy, aren't they? It's like, keep out my business, man. What's the matter with you? It's just they basically tell you how much you're supposed to earn. I think that'd be nice. And they tax you on what they think you do, and then you've got to prove to yourself that you don't earn that much, really. I mean, the thing is, I'm a very positive person. It comes from my mum, the thing about it, she's a very positive person. She was a midwife, bringing children into the world and all that, and all she ever did was see people smile. Yeah. So I got a bit of my mum's traits that have rubbed off on me, But if you stubbed to my toe, I'll be pissed. Yeah.
Cool. And Carl, having come to the island for how many years now?
Well, this year, it works out I've been coming on the island for 25 years. 25 years. So I haven't missed a year at all since 1984, and I'll be actually playing at space. We're going to space and then playing at space over the last 15 years, and 10 years as a resident. So yeah, all facts and figures and stats.
And in your 25 years of coming to Ibiza, have you got one thing that you could say is your favourite thing about the island?
I have to say, making the journey from Ibiza to Formentera and then actually ending up there is a really, really nice thing to do. And you kind of get out of the madness and mayhem by just going out and just relaxing and just enjoying true Ibiza the way that it should. And I'm not the only one that feels like that. I mean, everyone's just literally hanging out there, feeling free, everything blowing to the wind. Yeah. I mean, I don't get naked, but there's a lot of people that feel quite happy about that. So, that is the naked. It's an Eddie Murphy thing. Get naked. But that's what's really nice about this place. You can really walk away from it, and you almost feel like you're in the Caribbean. It's so beautiful there. It's absolutely stunning, and for me that's one of the nicest things to do on this island. Cool. He's amazing, Pepe. I mean, even when he came down to the club last night, I mean, the guy is like, I think 76 years old. He should be in bed, right? And he's out celebrating, saying thanks to everybody. Really appreciate the fact that I've stuck with him for all this time, and we have a special bond between us in a way, and it works for all of us, for our lives, and that's a really nice, sweet thing to have, because you can have some real nightmare managers that don't give a crap about anybody, but Pepe certainly does care. So if he cares, and then we care also to make sure that he gets what he needs and what he wants from what he gives us, and I think that is almost a match made in heaven for us. Yeah.
I think he's got you here because so he can keep an eye on you. Not off partying.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure there's another ulterior motive. Make sure I don't go anywhere else. It works.
And Carl, when we met you at IMS, you told an awesome story about when the wind blew the record off the decks. Can you please tell us the story?
Well, this is the time where when I played the terrace for the very first time, and I got Pepe to take the turntables away from the back of the bar and put them on a wallpaper paste table at the back of the club and everything, and it was really like real bodge job mobile DJs kind of situation to turn the speakers around, switch the amplifiers up, you know, and Pepe just thinking, this guy's crazy, what's he doing, you know, with my terrace, you know, and we had 1,000 people come and we had no sound, you know, the sound was crap, but everyone just dealing with, you know, what we had, and then at the back, because it had no roof on the terrace, we had this massive gust of wind, and it just basically came along and just basically took the record off the turntable, and it actually flew into the crowd, and people were just standing there going, oh my God, what's going on there? It's a poltergeist nonsense going.
And there was no music at that time.
And it just, the music just stopped, you know, and then so there was no music. Everyone's kind of talking away, and then I could see the record get handed back to me, and then and I put it back on, and I got the needle, put it back on the record, and I said, you know, I think I shouted out, not even God could stop us partying. This is for us. And started the record, and everyone was clapping and cheering. Pepe's never seen that situation before in his life, and it was a special moment for him and a very scary one for me.
Well, you handled it like a legend by the sounds of things there, eh? Cool. Well, just about to wrap up here anyway. We've got to ask you one question, Carl. You're on Lucky Life TV. What's the luckiest thing that's ever happened to you?
I think obviously being born, I think into this world, and my parents. I mean, there's three of us. My sister Pamela, my other sister Andrea, and myself, and we were all born in July. Pamela's birthday's coming up soon on the 17th. My sister's on the 28th, and I'm on the 29th. So my poor old dad, for 3 years, had the old chart. You know, so right, he's probably watching TV. Don't give a stuff about anything. The old mum's, because he's a midwife, going, "All right, you over here," and then of course I was born, and ever since I've been put on this planet, I've always enjoyed the fact that I was able to the gift that I have is to share that with other people, and I think that for me, I feel very happy and blessed that I have this thing that I can give to people that makes people happy all over the world.
Yeah.
Awesome. Anything from you, Les?
No, I just agree, and I'm like, yep, definitely. You're making a lot of people very happy.
Without a doubt. Cool, guys. Well, that's it from us here at Lucky Life TV. Catching up with Carl Cox regarding the revolution. Looking forward to more celebrations with you over the summer.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much for having us.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much. Ciao.